So here we are, back again. This is acting as a journal of our homeschool journey. I homeschool my 10-year-old daughter. She is going into fifth grade. Um, we started back July 1st, and it's really been smoother. She seems to be able to figure out like that we're supposed to do school. The other thing that we've been doing is we have a math tutor, so that's been really good. Um, and so we started back July 1st, and we've done quite a few days of school. I just kind of, like, I'm a full time working mom, so I just kind of stick homeschooling where I can, um, even nights and weekends. So that's the majority of the way we homeschool. So, what do I want to remember about this year? How do we start? So, let's just start by going over what we're going to be doing. For math, we have Mrs. E tutoring twice a week at this point in the summer. I don't know if that will continue because she's a teacher. So that may continue when the year goes back in. And so what she does is she does the math teaching, and then I do the reinforcement in between. So we're on double-digit multiplication, moving into division. I have tons of curriculum, but right now we're just kind of making it up, and I'm using some paid teachers, printouts, and just kind of reinforcing. For language arts, last year we did Michael Clay Thompson. And this year I got Hearth and Story, fifth grade, which was kind of like a surprise to me that we even did that, but I had heard so many good things about it, and we're doing fifth grade year, with the exception of writing, which we're doing fourth grade. And we've really touched every piece of it except for writing. So that includes grammar, which is about a half a page a day, spelling, one list a week, writing, which we have not touched yet, novel studies, brain food, and poetry. So right now we're doing Over the Moon. Novel study, we've read a few chapters. The questions are really straightforward. She really gets it. We've done grammar, and we did some poetry, which is really straightforward. So that's going well so far. She seems to like it well enough. She's not fighting me like she was last year with Michael Clay Thompson, but it also can just be that she's not fighting me about homeschool. So we'll see as it goes on. So far so good for Hearth and Story, fifth grade. I have this book in front of me, so I remember, for history, we are going to do Curiosity Chronicles. I've spent time looking at this. This is a overwhelming curriculum to me. I printed the timeline page to start the first few chapters. We have the audiobook. It is overwhelming, to say the least. So I'm going to just do one chapter at a time. I'm going to do a chapter. I'm going to do the timeline for that chapter, and then we're going to listen to it on audiobook, and then do the timeline, and then look at the Minecraft assignment and see if she will do that. And I'm thinking she can do the Minecraft assignment when she listens to the chapter. I don't know. We'll see. And then for science, we're doing Sassafrass, and this is like half a year work, but I didn't buy the next part because you know how that goes. So there's two parts to this. This is U.S. history, which isn't aligned with fifth grade for where we live, and then Sassafrass science, which is a novel-based science. We're on number 3, and that's botany, and there will be 2 for this year as well. And then we're doing typing in states and capitals, which we're through about 20 of them. So we should finish those before the middle of the year. We have as supplements Fix-It Grammar. There's a reading comprehension book and spelling UC. to supplement in, but I'm really hoping that Hearth and Story ends up just being enough. Everything I'm doing this year is got more parts and pieces to it. Last year it felt like, I don't know, like things were more straightforward. Um, so there's a lot of parts and pieces, but maybe I felt this way, like maybe I felt like this last year, um, and just took me a few weeks to get through it. So she's doing well. So the start of the homeschool year is going well, and hopefully it stays that way.